I have two announcements for you today. The first one is we have been working with our users and discovered that we have what we call the queue, and that's the place where all the new conversations come in. And we found out that some users aren't really sure what that word is or even how to pronounce that word. And that has to be frustrating to be using a system and you're like, I click on this part, I'm not really sure what it is. Is this the Quay way? What is this? Is this, so the queue. So we've decided, you know what, let's just change that name. So part of this video is announcing that we're changing the name from queue to the word inbox. We think inbox is a more universally understood word. It'll be easier to know how to say it, and I think it just makes more sense of what that is. So the inbox used to be called the queue, now called the inbox. Just a simple name change, a small icon change. The other thing though, as we were getting some feedback from users, is we realized that there is some instances where maybe if your sound is muted and maybe if you have notifications turned off, you don't necessarily notice something new when it comes into the inbox. It used to be called the queue. So today we're announcing the status bar. Let me show it to you. So the status bar is this new little area with three different kind of sections underneath it. And this will hover in the upper left if you're using a left to right language, or in the upper right if you're using a right to left language. And no matter where you scroll, this is now just going to stay at the top. And it's three simple areas. This first area is showing you where you have, how many users are logged in, and if you press that area, it'll take you into group chat so that you can have conversations with your internal team on Echo. This second area is your personal conversations area. So this is the area when you press this, it'll take you into your conversations area on the system. And then lastly, this is a new icon, and this icon represents the inbox, what used to be called the queue. And so right now we can see that there's nothing in the inbox, but as new conversations come in, that number will increase. And one last pretty cool thing is while those three status bar icons are there, if someone new comes into the inbox, it's going to just bring in this little blue area kind of notification, and it'll show you an icon representing the conversation source, such as email in this case, or Facebook or WhatsApp, or all the different ways that Echo supports all the different sources. You'll see that icon there, and then you'll see just a brief bit, either the topic that they've indicated that the conversation is about, or just the beginning of the first message that they've sent in. And what's really cool is you can just press that and it'll automatically claim that and bring that into your conversations area super fast and always on the screen. So that's a little bit about how that works, and we think you're going to be really excited. And I want to show you just one more thing, and that's just it in real life. So now that we're over in actual Echo, let me just bring in a conversation. You'll notice when I bring that in, that demo of status shows up right there. I could just go in and choose that, and it'll automatically claim that and bring that into the conversation. I can have that conversation and do what I want to do. Also, you can see though, as I click these different buttons, see how it's expanding and contracting those different areas. So this makes it really great and really usable. And you'll notice for those power users that have the claimed area, it's not going to mess with that area. So if you have that claimed area open, it's going to continue to show that. And if you have it closed, it'll continue to keep it that way. So think of it as a quick access way for you to navigate. And then as those conversations come in, if I close this one out and just do one more example for you, bring another one in, demo, then as I bring that in, you'll see that just pops right in there. And then as I'm in my conversation or whatever I'm doing, I can just go in and claim that, and it instantly takes that into my conversations area. So that's a brief look at this new status bar. We think it's going to really help your productivity. It's going to be much faster to click quickly through those different areas, bring them in, move around fast, and claim. And so queue to inbox, and now the new status bar. We hope these are helpful. As always, give us feedback. Let us know what you think about this. We're always trying to improve to make Echo have the best experience possible, both for you and all the other users of Echo. Thank you for taking the time to watch this update.